What's up, my PT peeps? Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7. Just information about Abraham. Spoiler warning, if you haven't seen the Season 7 premiere, I wouldn't watch it about this information. So, basically, The Walking Dead, Michael Cudlitz reveals 10 new secrets about Abraham's horrific death. And it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool to see, what this guy, Michael Cudlitz, had to deal with when he found out the information, too. And it was a long time that he knew he wasn't going to make it out, too. It's an Us Magazine article on there. We'll put the link in the description if you want to read more about it or check it out for yourself. I recommend it. But basically, number 10, he's been keeping the secret of Abe's death for a long time. A year and 5 months. That's how long Cudlitz, who's 51, has known that he'd be the one getting his head cracked open like a walnut once Negan and Lucille entered the picture. So wow, a year and 5 months he had to keep that a secret. And that's got to be tough. It weighs on you down too. I mean, he's a veteran actor, so he can handle it, that's for sure, but that is a long time. The identity of Negan's victims was never a secret to the cast. We spread a rumor that the cast didn't even know who was going to die, and that we shot the death of every character, and people were going through contract negotiations, Cudlitz said. And all of that was a lie, so we were able to hide behind it for 5 months after shooting. In other words, this bought the cast about half a year of peace from being questioned about who was going to be off. Smart. So that's true. I mean, that's definitely a good thing that they had to lie about it to move on. I understand why they did it, but, they got to keep it a secret. Number 8, keeping Abe's death under wraps was a serious workout. Cudlitz kept a robust travel schedule throughout the year so that people would think he was away filming the show. He also held membership at multiple gyms just for diffuse purposes. It was a process that the guy at the front desk of the gym was concerned because he'd been there a few days in a row. The actor explained, I would tell him I was leaving for Atlanta, then for the next weeks I would go to a different gym. So he would have to change his gym memberships to go in there to throw people off the scent. That's crazy to think that he went to that length to just throw people off, but you got to do it when you're in the limelight, Only those closest to him knew the truth. The only people Cudlitz didn't lie to about the character's death was his wife and kids, and then only because they were going to notice that he was at home. That's true. When Dad's home a lot more, we could figure something's up, on there too. So, you gotta tell the wife, happy life. That's for sure. Cudlitz just loved the dye job on there too. It looks good. Abe's death was all about practical effects, including a life-sized blood-soaked dummy with a bashed-in skull. They also made a mock-up of me on the ground with a busted head. Cudlitz said, for everyone else, it was very disturbing. My wife said even though she knew it wasn't me, she could go a whole lifetime without seeing that again. I'm sure that's got to be scarring to see your loved one there too. And, it's got to be tough to watch that as the other actors who were surviving, watching their family, their Walking Dead family get bashed in their skulls. I wonder if it was that. I wonder if it was just that model there too, or something very similar to it. That's the San Diego Comic-Con, the convention. Spoiler trolls, you're on notice. Cudlitz got a little feisty when discussing the secrecy surrounding the big reveal, saying the whole thing was, how do we keep this secret because of those people out there who seem like it's their only job to ruin people's TV watching experience? Ah, yes, those people. We hate them too. So, I don't know if I'm classified as that, but I don't think so. I mean, spoiler trolls. I mean, the actors aren't going to like it when their craft gets, broken. So I can understand there as well. But, it does build the hype. We do that. We don't go out looking for just spread the information without people who don't want to know it. The peace sign was just for Sasha. Peace out, Girl Scout. The two-fingered swan song was Abe's sign-off to his special lady, Sasha Sonequa Martin Green, and a last-minute addition. We saw that after Abe's was hit down, he couldn't turn around to look at Sasha. We needed to find a way for him to say bye to her. That was the peace sign, Cudlitz explained. So, wow, kind of throwing these last two things in there, the last little motion. I like it. See the peace sign down by his fingers, giving it to Sasha, and you see her, gasp for air on there, too. It was tough to watch. I mean, Abe's death was tough to watch, that's for sure. Cudlitz's main concern, making sure that Negan's other victim wasn't taking it too hard. I'm not some guru, but I've been doing this for a long time. I knew Steven Yeun wouldn't have had been through this before like I had. The actor said, he came on the show very young and grew up as a man and the artist on the show. I told him if he ever needs me to reach out. See, that's what the family's all about. He's a veteran. Steven Yeun is a newer actor, and Steven needs maybe some guidance, and that's cool that he can rely on Big Red Abraham going forward. I would. He's been around a lot of different stuff. Suck my nuts was a Cudlitz original. Abe's last words were entirely up to the actor who played him, hence their utter perfection. So he did it. He had that's what you want to do. You want your actors to have their craft and to be able to do that. And that's what he went with. Suck my nuts. Bitch nuts. Who's Deanna? If the quotes just come from Abe and they're great and they're just put in perfection. And Abe might be gone, but the mustache lives on, at least for now. And of all things Michael Cudlitz has done for the fans, this might just be the sweetest. I'm going to keep the mustache, he said. We're doing a fan fest event soon. Walker Stalker! We're going to give the fans a chance to say bye. If you don't watch the show, that may sound weird, but it's not. So I think it's respectful things take it off for the fans. I just happened, so we'll give them some time. So yes, he's keeping the mustache. Pretty sweet on there. I think it'll be a good thing to see him at Walker Stalker. I wonder if he even keeps it for the cruise that we're going on in February too. And then maybe he has another role, another part, another movie, another show, another something. I don't know. Maybe he's taking a break. I don't know. But, Abraham to me is like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hulk Hogan, military guy taking care of everybody. Here he is with Eugene at Walker Stalker. You see the dye job isn't really the same, so he'll probably just keep his blonde look there. Like I said, Walker Stalker this weekend. It's 2 days away. We're just going on Sunday. The 30th, we can't wait. And I got a video of him at FanFest Orlando with the baby here too. It's a pretty cool thing. Check it out. We love Abe. Cass loves Abe. Who doesn't love Abe? There you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel to get more videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. We're going to miss you, Abe.